The announcement, though in sharp contrast to the previously hardline stance, is not a climb down, according to a government official I spoke to.
What he has simply done is to clarify the misunderstanding that has been out there. And the misunderstanding has been relating to whether every business in Zimbabwe has to sell 51% of its shareholding to locals. And that is not the correct position. The correct position, as clarified by His Excellency the President, is that in the resources-based sector, especially the mining sector, it is imperative that the state or institutions that are nominated by the state or Zimbabweans in general have 51% of shareholding in those areas. And the reason being that in the resource-based sector, you are dealing with the depletion of natural resources which are not replaceable when you have mined them out.
The new guidelines say outside the resources sector, foreign investors are not bound to meet the 51-49% threshold.
It is a negotiated process between business person to business person, but the state will not insist on 51% shareholding in businesses that are non-resource based. What the state will require you to do as an investor in the non-resource sector is to just ensure that what you do relates also to uplifting the standards of living of the communities where you're operating within, of your employees, of transferring technology from your country to Zimbabwe.
Some may argue that if a law needs clarification at this level, then perhaps it's not the best law and should be revised, repealed perhaps.
What Zimbabwe is doing is not unusual. It is the same thing that Botswana is doing. It is the same thing that South Africa is doing. The difference is that ours has been looked at in a very negative light, given the demonization of Zimbabwe and its leadership that has been going on for a very long time. Nobody has given us a chance to explain ourselves.
But now that President Mugabe has cleared the air, ordinary Zimbabweans we spoke to concur.
Where it relates to minerals, then yes, we can have 51%. But where an investor has brought in their own money, such as banks like Barclays, we can't.
The changes could help unlock much needed foreign investment, which is key for economic recovery.
If people have been saying companies don't want to invest in manufacturing, in the beneficiation of minerals here because we're insisting on 51%. Well, we say today, you have misunderstood the policy, you have misunderstood the law because we're not demanding that. So there's no more excuse of people saying, oh, we're not getting jobs because people are scared of indigenization.
Zimbabwe passed the indigenization law in 2008. Compliance to it has been sluggish. Farai, Mwakutuya, CCTV, Harare, Zimbabwe.